the heart of Ibibio land, where rivers sing to the moon and palm trees whisper secrets to the wind, stood the quiet village of Ikot Nsa. The people of Ikot Nsa believed deeply in tradition. Among their most sacred objects was a carved wooden calabash known as Uduak Mkpo, the Calabash of Silent Truth. It was said that when a lie was spoken while holding it, the calabash would grow unbearably heavy. For generations, this calabash had judged disputes, settled land conflicts, and restored peace. But one season, it brought shame instead. Arit, a respected farmer and father to a bold young woman named Arit, was accused of stealing community land. Before the elders, he swore his innocence while holding the calabash. To the shock of everyone, his knees buckled. The calabash grew heavy. The elders declared him guilty. Arit watched her father's head bow in disgrace. She knew his hands. They were rough, honest hands. He was no thief. But in Ikot Nsa, the word of tradition was final. Only Basi, a quiet fisherman who had loved Arit since childhood, dared whisper to her, "Something is wrong. The calabash has never failed, but men have." That night, Arit could not sleep. She remembered seeing Elder Ndon, the village treasurer, arguing fiercely with her father weeks earlier over land boundaries near the river. Determined, Arit began watching. She followed Elder Ndon discreetly, noticing his secret meetings, his sudden wealth, and his fear whenever the calabash was mentioned. One evening, Arit and Basi crept into the council hut. There, hidden behind sacred mats, they found herbs and chalk symbols placed inside the calabash, charms meant to manipulate its weight. The truth struck hard. The sacred object had been corrupted. As the New Yam festival approached, Arit knew this was her only chance. During the festival, all elders would swear renewal oaths before the ancestors. Against all customs, Arit stepped forward. Murmurs erupted. "A woman has no place here," some shouted. But Arit stood firm, her wrapper tied tightly, coral beads trembling on her neck. She spoke with a clear voice. "If truth is sacred, let it fear no woman." She demanded Elder Ndon take the calabash again. Untouched. The elders hesitated. The ancestors seemed to hold their breath. Elder Ndon's hands shook as he lifted the calabash. This time it fell from his grip like a stone. The crowd gasped. His lies were heavier than truth. Exposed, Elder Ndon confessed. He had framed Eta Arit to seize land and power. Tears flowed. Apologies followed. Eta Arit was restored. Arit was praised not for disobedience, but for courage. And Basi, standing quietly beside her, finally held her hand, no longer in secret. From that day on, Ikot Nsa learned a new lesson. Tradition is powerful, but truth must be protected by courage, and the Calabash of Silent Truth was never misused again. Lessons from the story. Truth can be hidden, but it cannot be destroyed. Lies may succeed for a time, but truth always finds a voice, even when buried under tradition or authority. Tradition is strong, but courage protects it. Sacred customs only remain meaningful when brave people stand up to prevent their misuse. Respect for elders does not mean blind obedience. Wisdom comes with age, but age does not guarantee honesty. Right is right, no matter who is wrong. Silence allows injustice to grow. If Arit had remained silent, injustice would have become law. Speaking up is sometimes the only path to healing. Women's voices carry power and truth. Arit's courage shows that leadership and wisdom are not limited by gender. Love stands strong. Beside truth, Basi's quiet support proves that real love does not overpower. It stands beside and strengthens. Sacred objects reflect the hearts of those who use them. The calabash did not fail. People did. Tools are only as pure as the hands that guide them.